Yo, Balgruf. My goodness, what a dude. Take this, Balgruf. Bye-bye, Balgruf. Ah, perfect. Skyrim exactly as it was intended. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today we're back in Skyrim doing something absolutely stupid with Reanu keeves. We are going to see if it is physically possible to paralyze every single NPC inside of Skyrim. I know. This has never been done before. Why? Because it's a very stupid and silly idea. And secondly, because no one's ever had the power to do so. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Reanu keeves, the strongest video game character ever created. If you need to know why he's so powerful, just look at all the videos we've done on him. We've created him into being the ultimate being of true power. And in today's video, we're going to freeze the entire world of Skyrim using simple paralysis potions. I know. Every single NPC in Skyrim is going to get stuck in place, and I don't really know what it's going to do to the story. Probably entirely derail it. Is it entirely possible? I don't even know. But there's only one way to find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're sat back, you're relaxed, you have a nice warm cup of tea, and hey, if you're feeling particularly fantastic today, you might have even given the video a like. Well done, because if you haven't, Reanu keeves will paralyze you for 4,000 real-world hours. Anyway, let's dive into this video. So, the first thing we're going to need for this video is a very large amount of preparation. Now, of course, there are many ways to prepare in Skyrim. If you were to, say, fight a dragon, you'd go and find yourself some good equipment, some good armor, and a nice sword. In our case, if you're attempting to paralyze the world, we're going to need a metric ton of ingredients to create paralysis potions. And then we're also going to need to make paralysis potions which are powerful enough to actually last a long enough time. You see, if we were making just paralysis potions which were going to last about 5 seconds, then sure, that's great, but we're not actually going to be able to paralyze the entire kingdom of Skyrim by just having everyone stand still for 5 seconds. We're going to need more time. An example of, say, one potion which would keep people locked in place for a while is this potion of poison of paralysis. It causes a target to be paralyzed for 92,000 seconds, which is equivalent to 25.5 hours, meaning we could paralyze someone in Skyrim, and provided we kept our computer open for an entire real-world day, they'd stay paralyzed, which is very useful to have. So we're going to be needing to make these potions of paralysis. How do you make a potion of paralysis? Well, it's just 2 ingredients. But then again, that's 2 ingredients which we need to gather for every single NPC inside of Skyrim. In total, with the current version of Skyrim, there are exactly 1,016 NPCs in Skyrim, and hopefully we're not going to miss anyone. So yes, there are 1,016 people in Skyrim. Technically, there are also 88 extras in the Dragonborn DLC, but we're not going to be fussing about that, so we need ingredients for exactly 1,016 paralysis potions. Fantastic. How on earth are we meant to get all of that? Well, I've gone all the way over to the Solitude alchemist shop over here, the Angeline's Aromatics. I know, they sell some fantastic ingredients, and we're going to be needing some of these ingredients. So let's wait until it's daytime and then we can go indoors. Now, we've made our way inside of the shop, and the shop is very important because it has several ingredients which we're going to need. Most importantly, canis root. This is an amazing ingredient which is actually really useful. So what we're going to do is we're just going to crouch down behind this pillar here with the lovely canis root that we need, and we're just gonna steal it. You saw nothing. Seriously, please, you didn't see anything. I don't particularly want to have to kill any NPCs in order to get my goal done, but if it's necessary, it will happen. But also we can buy straight from Angeline Morad over here, who does sell several ingredients. Now, the ingredients used for paralysis are relatively few and far between. You have several choices as to what you can get. You have Briarheart's canis root, Gleam Blossom, human flesh, impstool, Nedge jelly, and swamp fungal pods, all of which aren't particularly difficult to actually get in Skyrim, but getting a large quantity of them is a challenge, and so we're going to be using a few exploits in order to get enough ingredients for all of our paralysis. And sadly, other than impstools and canis root, we've only been able to get enough ingredients for 1 paralysis potion from this lady. Well, 2 actually if you count all of the stuff I've stolen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to run away downstairs because I'm sure there's going to be some ingredients down here. Oh, fantastic. We'll just steal all of this, and then it's time for us to leave before the AIs even suspect anything. Fantastic. Now, what have we actually managed to walk away with? Well, we're going to be dropping all the ingredients which aren't actually going to be able to help us with paralysis potions. So, there we go. There's all the ingredients we're not actually going to need. We'll just leave them on the floor here. We can probably come back to them another time if we really need them, although we probably won't. Please just ignore all of the rubbish I've put down on the ground. Now, we are, of course, going to need more ingredients, and quite frankly, we haven't been given enough. And this lovely vendor's inventory isn't going to reset for another 24 hours. Now, instead of waiting for those 24 hours to be up, we are instead going to use our bare hands, drop down a quick save right here, do the old yeet, and then instant quick reload. Well, now that we've quick saved save, punched her, and then reloaded, her entire inventory has been reset, and for some reason she's also gained the power to teleport. But because of course we've punched her inventory is reset, and we can now buy more Canis root. Lovely. Other than the Canis root though, I'm pretty sure she's completely useless, so once again we're gonna have to drop down a quick save, punch, and then reload. Perfect. Then we can once again buy a Briar Heart, another Canis root, lovely, and that's it. And we're just going to repeat this a couple of times until we've got a few ingredients. Now, many attempts later, we've managed to collect ourselves several new ingredients. We have about 9 Briar Hearts and 11 Canis root. But of course this isn't enough to make 1,000 paralysis potions. We're going to need 1,000 of these each. Oh goodness, this is going to get crazy. Now I've gone inside the Winking Skeever here because not only does it have really strange wall mounts, but also it should hopefully have a mercenary for myself to buy. I suppose this man we could hire, even if he is just madly dancing with a wall over here in the corner. I don't think he's the mercenary I'm looking for. And you hardly look like a mercenary who's going to very much enjoy Reanu Keeves' company. You're just very much evilly staring him down. Come on, he's even doing his patented romantic smolder. No, it's not working. What does Reanu Keeves normally do when his smolder doesn't work? Oh yeah. I mean, that is the go-to solution normally. Alright, there we go. We can hire Belrand over here, the slight madman. And the reason why we need Belrand is because we need Belrand to duplicate some items for us. Alright, Belrand, we've got to get over 1,000 ingredients together. Oh, it's like baking one really, really big cake. But a cake which is so stale and hard, it immediately makes you go stale and hard for over 24 hours. Warning, if you are stale and hard for over 24 hours, you may want to seek medical attention. My goodness. Anyway, let's quickly travel back to Whiterun. Now, Whiterun's a fantastic place to pull off all of our exploiting shenanigans, mostly because it has a lovely doorway and gatehouse, which is perfect for any item duplications which you want to get done. There are of course many ways to do an item duplication. If you're not running the special edition, you can always just drop an item down on the ground and then spam the autosave and pickup key at the same time. That does work very effectively. In our case, we're duplicating items, and so we're going to need more than just that. Isn't that right, Belrand? Good God, you are incredibly smooth. Just look at that forehead. Oh, the way you look into my eyes, Belrand. The way you look into those eyes. Now, what we're going to do with our lovely boy Belrand over here is we're going to command him to follow us. Come on, Belrand. Come on. You're not that fast or attractive or strong or anything really other than just really smooth. My goodness. It's just so unique. He's such a rounded head and yet such a pointy bottom. It just makes no sense. And please don't isolate the pointy bottom audio. Oh no. Never hear the end of it. So all we need to do in order to pull off this exploit is quite simply to drop some items on the ground. We've got Briar Hearts here. It's all in one big stack, so we're just going to need to spam down R, then hold down the A key, and then hit E for yes. So basically just individually drop all of your Briar Hearts down on the ground. Once you get to 4, you can just drop them all like so. That's lovely and simple. We're going to keep one in our inventory just for good measure, and then we're also going to drop down each and every single one of these Canis roots, and we're just going to drop them down on the ground like so. Fantastic stuff indeed. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to good old Belrand here. There we go. We're going to crouch for no particular reason, and then we're going to say, hey, I need you to do something for me, Belrand. Belrand, please can you pick up all of this stuff on the floor? And we're just going to instruct Belrand to pick up every single thing on the floor. So just have him pick up all of the Briar Hearts on the ground, all of the random Canis roots we've kept lying around on the floor here too. Right, I'm pretty sure Belrand has successfully picked up all of the ingredients necessary, which is fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're just then going to tell him to wait wherever, and then we are going to simply exit from Whiterun and hop back inside of Whiterun. And oh, lo and behold, we're back into Whiterun, and what's this? All of our Canis root is lying on the ground here. Fantastic. So we'll just pick all of that back up again. Lovely stuff. Oh, and some Briar Hearts too, and some Canis root on the floor. Oh, not as many Briar Hearts as I was hoping for, probably because we were interrupted by one of the Whiterun guards over there whilst we were trying to pull this off. Hey, let's talk to Belrand because, hey, I need to trade some things with you, Belrand. Oh, look, you've got all of my Briar Hearts. Oh, lovely, and all of my Canis root too. That's very kind of you, Belrand. So now we have 17 Canis root and 9 Briar Hearts. Sadly, we hardly duplicated any Briar Hearts in that one, but we did manage to duplicate a lot of Canis root. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this off again, but this time in a nice enclosed environment, like this tiny cupboard in here, because firstly, there are no guards who are going to judge me for my actions, and secondly, it keeps Belrand in one nice place. Right, so let's drop all of the ingredients on the ground. You know, when I started this, I thought, why not? I thought this probably should be done. Is it a stupid idea? Yes. Does it really matter? No, it's just all about having fun in Skyrim. See, it's 2020, and millions of things have already been done in Skyrim, so it's time to do something new, weird, and wacky. wacky and downright stupid. Right, Belran, now pick up all of the briar hearts on the ground. Good stuff. So remember, we had roughly 8 briar hearts and I think 13 canis root. And there we go. I'm pretty sure I've instructed Belran to successfully pick up all of the necessary stuff. Lovely stuff. So we're just going to then exit Whiterun and load back in. Hopefully this should have once again duplicated all of our lovely items. And lo and behold, here's all of our canis root down on the ground once again, which we can pick right back up. Lovely stuff. We certainly do have a lot of canis root today. And once again, absolutely no briar hearts. Oh my goodness. Turns out duplicating the briar hearts more tricky than it looks. You can duplicate just about everything else, it would seem. Yes, in that exploit, we only managed to duplicate 1 briar heart, whereas now we have 30 canis root. Oh my goodness. Right, this is going to take a lot of trial and error before we can get this working perfectly. And I'll be back after about 40 minutes once I've assembled all of the correct ingredients to pull this off. We need what? Exactly 1014 of canis root and briar heart. This is gonna be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh goodness, what have I done to myself? The only thing that powers me to make these videos is the refreshing taste of Yorkshire tea. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's sponsored ad break segment, where in today's video we are of course sponsored by Yorkshire tea. Oh, we're not. Yes, that's right. They haven't chosen to sponsor us, but nonetheless, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be drinking copious quantities of Yorkshire tea whilst watching this. You best be, because if you're not, Reanu keeves will make you, and you don't want that to happen, do you? Oh, trust me, you really don't. So make the Queen proud and go boil a cup of tea today. I know that I'm going to be drinking about 700 cups of tea whilst doing this exploit, mostly because it's going to take that bloody long. So it's time to do it for Queen and country, and do quite possibly the silliest exploit I've ever done. Oh my goodness. Right, let's sit down and get on with this Belrand. We have a very long way to go, and trust me, once it's freed, I will free you from this mortal plane of existence, like I've always wanted, Belrand. Why does the guard not even care? Please, I just murdered Belrand in front of you. Do you really? You just don't care, do you? Oh my goodness, what have I done? Poor Belrand. I mean, look at this. I could put on his iron armor, which sure, it's pretty good. It's got an armor rating of 51. It's not quite as good as my armor rating of 400,000 though. Sorry, Belrand. Your hide boots though. Oh, that's a good point. Reanu keeves has never actually worn shoes in his entire life. Right, let's put Reanu keeves' first shoes on. Wow. Oh, these hide boots. Suddenly Reanu keeves has some cute, warm, fluffy booties to wear. Oh, that's fantastic. Not that he's actually going to do this, because we're going to have to travel back in time, because we actually need Belrand alive. Probably. Okay, actually, maybe we don't. Right, let's just get a different follower. Oh, cool. The courier's got a letter for me. Nice. What have I got here? Letter of inheritance. Oh, this is because of Janessa's death. Right, that one's useless. Letter of inheritance. Oh no, Belrand's deaf. I've been given 300 gold pieces. Poor Belrand. He only cost 500 to hire. Honestly, not bad. Kind of pays for himself. Oh, fantastic. In this pub over here, I think we've discovered some people to hire. Here we go. We got Simnir here. Oh, this man wants to participate in a drinking contest. Sure, drinking contest. You don't stand a chance. We physically can't be killed. Right, let's do this. Right, Sam Gwivine. Drinking contest versus Reanu keeves. Good luck, my friend. Let's do this. We can't lose. Reanu keeves physically cannot lose in a drinking contest. Although I'm pretty sure there isn't even an animation for it. Oh no, we fell asleep. Oh no, we're waking up. Oh god. Where on earth are we? Fall asleep after drinking, we're just here? Where on earth even is here? Great, I thought I found someone to hire. Turns out it was just some dude who wanted to have a drinking contest, then get me really blind out drunk so I can help steal his staff. Where on earth am I? What the heck am I doing here? This isn't Whiterun, this is Markarth, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I haven't even discovered this place yet, technically. Oh my goodness. Right, let's escape the city. Oh, fantastic. We found Ufgard the Unbroken. Oh my goodness, there we go. And she said, if we were to fight, I'd be dead in 6 seconds. Great. You think you can take me on? Right, let's do this. Just fists, no weapons, no magic. Oh, you chose the wrong person for just fist fight. Okay, right, remember, 6 seconds was how long she said we could last. So let's start the clock now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. Oh, and I lasted over 6 seconds. How many points of damage have I taken, Ufgard the Unbroken? Oh, that's right, I've taken none. Right, Ufgard, get ready to say hi to the power punch. Oh, and there we go. 1 punch and you're out. My goodness, it really is that easy. Right, please, can I now hire you? Right, follow me. I need your help, Ufgard. Yes, there we go. We've got Ufgard the Unbroken. Now, I'm going to need you to help me duplicate items. So please, if you'd like to follow me over to the item duplication spot, that would be fantastic, Ufgard. Right, Ufgard, welcome to the spot. Just, don't ask any questions about the last guy who helped out with the item duplication. If anything, let's just quickly Bring him back here a bit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And it's like he never even existed. And honestly, that's the way we wanted Ulfgerd. Like he never even happened, okay? Remember that. You're going to need to remember this, Ulfgerd. Trust me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You join me in what feels like almost 400 eternities later. Several in-game days have passed. So is my will to live. My goodness, Ulfgerd. Well, even Ulfgerd doesn't want to stand near me after the amount of horrific item duplication we've been doing. We're not even there yet, ladies and gentlemen. I've spent days on this. If we look at our ingredients, we only have about 284 briar hearts and 373 canis root. We're only about a quarter of the way there. Oh, goodness. Whilst this is technically the fastest method imaginable to do this, I can't help but feel like I'm trying to win a drag race against a Lamborghini whilst I'm driving a Morris Minor with no engine and actually powered by feet instead. I guess that's probably a standard Morris Minor then. But nonetheless, we've got to keep doing this. Oh, good. I need to vent my frustration on someone. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Good, please. I think we need a new follower. Oh, wow, you saw it that time, didn't you? Ah, you guys are blind. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. A fair amount of time has passed. Several seasons, in fact. It's now the 16th of Frostfall. Wow. Yeah, I've spent far too much time in Skyrim now. I think I might have almost doubled my playtime in Special Edition because of this. But whereabouts do we find ourselves in? Well, we find ourselves in a unique situation because by doing this duplication glitch, about half an hour ago, Reanu Keeves lost the ability to run. So we are now just walking at a slow pace all the way up to the top of Whiterun where we can start our production of the paralysis potions. Yeah, it's going to be a slow one, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting outpaced by a small child over there. That's really disappointing, Reanu Keeves. I'm going to definitely need to improve your stamina. Right, we've almost made it, Reanu. We're almost there. But then soon you'll be the most breathtaking of all the lands. Right, we just have to climb those steps. It's not too far, Reanu. I must say, he can jump ridiculously high given the fact that he can't walk very fast at all. Like, this is how fast he walks, this is how high he jumps. I would say it's pretty difficult for any human to jump this high naturally anyway. And considering we're meant to be so weighed down that we can't even run, I can still jump almost 1.5 meters off the ground. My goodness, Reanu Keeves, what a being. Right, Farengar, bugger off. We're using these. It's alchemy time, my dudes. Alright, and here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, creating the ultimate potion of poison of paralysis. As we know, this is going to last 25 real-world hours, and we are going to have to craft ourselves a metric ton of these bad boys. I mean, the actual potion creation screen has kind of broken, and it's not actually going to show us the ingredients we're consuming, but it's still making the potions of paralysis. Anyway, I'm just going to have to spam R about 1,000 times. Remember, each click of this button is another dog NPC paralyzed. It's another guard, never telling you again that he took an arrow to the knee. And once more, it's yet another tear running down Todd Howard's face as he realizes someone has destroyed his beautiful game. Come on, Todd Howard! Oh, we're making those potions! This is the sound of pure, unadulterated alchemy. Oh, it's so powerful. It really is. How many potions of paralysis do we have? 223 in our inventory, my goodness. We're almost halfway there. Oh, this is some good progress. If only we weren't Alchemy 100, then we'd be getting some absolutely crazy level ups right now. It honestly doesn't look too difficult for Reanu. He's just like spinning a little thing around in a bowl, whereas I'm mashing the R key. Oh wait, I've just realized I could just hold my auto clicker here. Well, that's so much easier. Does kind of break the audio a little bit. Here, allow me to show you the lovely ladies and gentlemen at home just what this sounds like. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. Quit alchemy. Oh, thank goodness for auto-clickers in this world, else we really wouldn't have been able to do it. But there we have it, 1,018 potions of paralysis. There are 1,016 NPCs in Skyrim. Of course, there aren't actually that many, but this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The start of our glorious adventure. Most importantly, we are also ridiculously over-encumbered. Right, we're going to have to drop some of these potions on the ground. Just, I don't know, a couple of hundred. We'll come back for them later. There we go. We're no longer over-encumbered. We've just dropped 320 paralysis potions on the floor. That's fine. Oh, now we can run around again. Oh, it feels good. Right, time to start paralyzing the world. We'll start with Farengar. Actually, no, we shouldn't start with Farengar. Ulfgerd, you've been with me from the very beginning. Well, actually, no, you've just been with me for about the last 6 hours. And I think it's only fitting that you should have it first. So, I'm sorry. It's time for us to part ways. And by parting ways, I mean I just need you to go away so that I can slip something into your pocket. It's a gift, so that you may never forget me, or ever leave this place, really. Oh wow, I can choose how many to give them. Only one, please. I don't want them paralyzed for the rest of the known universe. Anyway, goodbye, Ulfgerd. Bye. Farengar, you were always using the alchemy stand and it really annoyed me. Here, take this. Goodbye, Farengar. Probably the worst position you could have chose to be stuck in, but you know, you don't particularly choose these things. Here, allow me to assist you. There we go. Much better. Yo, Balgruf. My goodness. What a dude. Take this, Balgruf. Bye-bye, Balgruf. Ah, perfect. Skyrim exactly as it was intended. Alright, it's time to go about paralyzing all of the Jarl's palace. Sorry, Olaf. You were always kind of nice, I guess. Boop. You are now paralyzed forever. I kind of like how they almost bulk out. They go a bit like swole whenever you give them the paralysis potion. It's not quite a T-pose. No, I'm not a thief trying to rob you. I'm a benevolent god trying to paralyze you for the next eternity. I would say it's for your well-being preventers, but it's probably not. Oh no, this child. Remember, you can't kill children in Skyrim, and you also can't sadly pickpocket them, which is a shame because we could have paralyzed him and thrown him down the stairs. If only there was a way to get rid of you. But there really isn't. But I do quite enjoy how I can punch him and then suddenly everyone's hostile, except they're not because they can't actually move. Sorry, small child. Not even Jarl Balgruf can save you now. Other than the children, we've managed to successfully paralyze all of Dragon's Reach, which is a glorious success for me. We've managed to get the cleaning staff. Perfect. Now it's off to paralyze all of Whiterun. You know, it seems we're also probably halfway into the video at this point. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! Welcome to the midpoint of the video when you were least expecting me. That's right, it's me, the Spiffing Brit. I know, what a lovely point of the video to be in. We have the beautiful world of Skyrim ahead of us, and we have several hundred paralysis potions in our pocket. What more could you wish for? Well, it's funny you should ask, because you could be wishing for Reanu Keeves to visit you himself and paralyze you with a paralyzing kiss of his. I know. They're beautiful. He has massive lips as well, so we can probably kiss two people at once, provided they're willing to smush their cheeks together. And this service can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. For just a singular like on the video, Reanu Keeves himself will come to your house and paralyze you for the next 25.5 hours. Who wouldn't want that? Well, actually, I know quite a few people, but it's fun. Probably. Okay, really, probably not. Also, now's probably a great time to say that we do actually have merchandise. Never feel that you have to purchase it, but it is very majestic, just like Reanu Keeves. It's beautiful. We even have Reanu Keeves. That's right. Somehow we managed to condense him down onto a t-shirt. Be warned, he is going to try and repeatedly escape from the t-shirt whilst you're wearing it, but as long as you can keep his soul trapped within the fabric, you'll probably be safe. Good God, be careful. Anyway, that's enough of that. Make sure to go refill your cup of tea and let's dive right back into this video. It's gonna be a long one, so make sure you are well prepared with tea and biscuits. Hello, Whiterun Guard. You're the first person I'm going to need to drop a potion into now that we've exited. So there we go. You are now paralyzed, my good dude. I do quite like the jiggle of the shield. I think that's quite fun. Now, are there any other guards standing around Dragon's Reach? No, no other guards. Lovely. It's exactly how I like it. Alright, time to get some revenge. Oh no, a guard climbing up a staircase? What a dangerous place to be when you're about to get hit by a 25-hour-long paralysis potion. Oh no, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. He does slide really well. There's really not much friction on a Whiterun Guard, if I'm honest. It's quite impressive. Anyway, Heimskir, you're gonna get paralyzed in a pretty unique position, I've got to be honest. Bam, there you go. Wait, are you still going? He's still talking. How are you still talking? You've been paralyzed. This makes no sense. You've been paralyzed, Heimskir. He says he breathes no loyalty. You can't breathe. Nothing in your body can move. Oh my god, I'm scared. I can't even comprehend what your being even is. Right, let's go finish off the Warriors Lodge. There we go. And of course the Grey Mains too, they've got to go. A dupe. Oh, they do just fall in a really satisfying way. Oh, and Danica Pure Spring. Hello there, Danica. Do. And paralyzed. Oh my goodness, that one didn't work? Never had that. Right, that's a shame. Guess we've got to finish you the old-fashioned way. Fantastic. Oh, Whiterun, what a lovely place it is. I've already paralyzed most of the marketplace. Oh, excluding this lovely guard here. Hello, guard. Please, here, take this potion of paralysis. We're running low. We only... Oh my goodness, what's happened to your shoulder? Oh dear, that's certainly not healthy. Anyway, Sigurd, I'm pretty sure you're in a unique position because you raise your arms. There's not many NPCs who do that. Well, I don't appear to be able to pickpocket you whilst you're doing it, and that is a shame. Wow, I only get to pickpocket you when you're in a normal position. How boring. Oh well, goodbye, Sigurd. good. But yes, the marketplace is mostly completely organized perfectly. We have a guard who managed to fall face first through a shield. We've dealt with all of the bannered mare. We've dealt with the potion shop. I think we've only got a few more guards to go, provided we ignore all the children. Oh, how could I forget you over here? I'm sorry, Olava the Feeble, but no one is allowed to escape the paralysis potion. Oh my goodness, your arm's gone inside your body. Oh dear. I feel like the more we use the paralysis potions, the more it's breaking people's arms. There we go. Oh, your shoulders just stiffen. That's fine. One for you as well. Oh my goodness, you did a full spin, a nice little dance move there, Alfred Battleborn. My goodness, what a pivot. So powerful. And of course, Adriani over here. Here we go. Take your paralysis potion. Okay. This does not seem comfortable at all. Yeah, maybe I can help you with a torch. You appear to be a bit stuck. There we go. We just push you out of the chair. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of the seat. Get out of the seat. There we go. There we go. Much better. That's fine. Guess I just need to dispose of the evidence. Good thing I have some firewood here. Famously good for disposing of bodies. Firewood. There we go. Into the river. There we go. Goodbye. And I think it's now just one final guard. There we go. That's fantastic. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The entirety of Whiterun has been paralyzed. No, it hasn't. Who's that over there? I missed one. Of course, it was John Battleborn. There we go. Perfect. All of Whiterun is completely and utterly paralyzed, exactly as intended. Oh, Todd Howard, we've done it. It's going to take 25 hours for these bad boys to get back into normal tip-top working shape. Anyway, off to the next population area. We have a world to paralyze. And also, should we take Belrand with us? No, we'll just pretend Belrand's one of the people paralyzed. It's just he's paralyzed for eternity rather than a small temporary period of time. Oh, Belrand. Alright, goodbye, Whiterun. It's been fun. Oh my goodness, you can even put paralysis potions on Bjorlum. Now that was something I didn't know you could do. Right, sorry, Bjorlum. Boop. He just looks so natural and chilling. Like, this is pretty similar to regular Bjorlum. Can we just sit in your cart anyway? Despite the fact that we can't go anywhere? And you're really paralyzed? Wow, yes, we can. Right, off to our next city to paralyze. I say, you know what? Let's give Windhelm a go. Let's go paralyze the true king of Skyrim. Alright, sorry, Jarl Ulfric. Your existence on this plane kind of a bit used up. There we go. I'm sorry, how are you still talking? Nothing in your body can move. Ah, these NPCs. I know they're essential, Todd, but that doesn't mean we have to worry about them. Why can't all NPC interactions be done with them lying completely stiff and on the floor like this? This is perfect. Oh, sadly someone actually saw me do a paralysis there. So, poor Sifnar here, Iron Kettle, he's had to be eliminated for his own good. Right, let me just dispose of the body down here. We'll just forget about Sifnar. Remember, he can be paralyzed, in quotation marks. Yep, those who aren't fit to be paralyzed will instead have their life force sucked out of them by Reanu Keeves' fists. Oh my goodness, you managed to get paralyzed standing straight up. That is absolutely incredible, Silda. Well done. I wonder if I actually maybe have a book I can push you over with. Let me see. There we go. Perfect. I love the way physics works in this game. And by works, I mean doesn't particularly work. You know, it's just a unique mesh of things which should have a physical reaction, but technically kind of don't for some reason. Oh, now this is just perfectly natural bar interaction right here. And it's going to stay like this for the next 25 hours. Here, sir, allow me to give you a tankard. Yes, good. Good stuff. Enjoy that beverage. Oh, you want another? That's fine. I've got another for you. There you go. This is how humans drink, right? This is how they consume the beverage, which isn't tea, that other form of beverage. Oh, wait, do you want another? Oh, don't worry, I've got some gnawed mead for you there. There we go. I like how technically people can just walk into this scene and it's all perfectly fine. Just everything. Please ignore all the stationary dead bodies. Worst thing is, they're not even dead. They're not even dead. Oh, God. What have I done? Right, on to the next city. Oh, fantastic. It's the College of Winterhold. Oh, yes, I've been suspended, so I'm not allowed to talk to these people. Not that it particularly makes much of a difference, because I don't need to talk to them. I just need to paralyze them. Oh, my goodness. These are all of the people which Reanu Keeves magicked the last time he was in here. I think that might be the best way of describing it. Yeah, I didn't realise we kind of left this much of a mess behind us. Would you let me rejoin the Mages Guild? 250 gold to lift the suspension? Sure. That's absolutely ridiculous because there are literally 4 dead bodies in this room because of me. You let me back in the guild. What have you done, Tolfdir? Oh, he's such a melon. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Tolfdir, what a mistake it was. You know Reanu Keeves can never return. His power level, it's just too much. Look at him. He just oozes power and control. And for some reason, paralysis today. That's the College of Winterhold basically dealt with. I now just need to deal with regular Winterhold now. Oh, cool. Look, it's Ferauda again. Hello, Feralda, please have another potion of paralysis. Wabooshk. Oh no, a guard's taken interest. Ah, time to pay off my bounties. I knew there was a reason why Reanu Keeves hadn't returned to Winterhold. I didn't realize the reason was because I'd murdered like thousands and thousands of guards the last time I was here. Oh, at least everyone stays paralyzed no matter what I do. That's very nice. Not particularly sure what impact this is going to have on the storyline, given the fact that I do have to technically run my computer for 25 real-world hours to get these NPCs to come back. But you know, I'm sure we could probably kind of continue some of the storyline with all of the fresh spawning NPCs like the guards, and that's it. Maybe we could make our own storyline. Reanu Keeves and the Winterhold guards, who absolutely hate him for murdering all of their comrades. Right, that's Winterhold dealt with now, so we're off to our next venue, which I guess is going to have to be, I guess there's always Solitude to do. Now, the reason why I like Solitude in particular is because it has so many people standing against all of these posts, which is perfect for me because people standing against posts, they have some very unique perspectives. Oh goodness, children. My Reanu Keeves' one weakness, the one creature which Todd Howard created that can't be destroyed or paralyzed for eternity. Well, other than Reanu Keeves, of course, the most powerful being in all of Skyrim. Goodbye, Octave Sam. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, Byrand. Oh, that was a terrible workplace accident you just had there, and also a pretty bad position to get paralyzed in. Oh no! Who's this? Ferda? You're walking down a flight of stairs. Oh, that's a very dangerous place to be, my friend. Don't you know that whilst walking down any slope, there's a 70% chance that Reanu Keeves is going to paralyze you and you're going to slide down on your nose? I didn't even realize Solitude had this many NPCs, if I'm honest, and yeah, we're slowly making our way through all of them. Slowly. Oh my goodness, even if you want to give this attempt at home, ladies and gentlemen, paralysis potions are guaranteed instant entertainment and gratification in Skyrim. I mean, Erica here blocked himself from falling on the floor with his nose. His entire body is held up by his nose. What a powerful being. You don't get this unless you mess about with paralysis potions. Oh, what an experience. This is true Skyrim. True, unadulterated Skyrim. Oh yes, and in Morphel, I haven't even been here yet, so we have a perfect opportunity. All these people standing in one tightly packed location. Boop. This is a perfect opportunity, naturally, for the paralysis potions. Boop. Thank you, Benor, and there we go. Ah, perfect. Morphel, what a lovely place. I am really respecting the fact that Jorgen has paralyzed himself whilst holding a flaming torch, and it's still going. What a powerful position to be in. Good job. Oh, and of course 4 and 2. Oh, he's just giving us a lot of side-eye. Yep, I know, Morphel Guard. There's like a bunch of corpses on the ground. But please ignore them and just drink this. Trust me, it'll make you feel better. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not in your case. Ah, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very busy day for me, to say the least. I'm pretty sure I've managed to paralyze every single one of Skyrim's NPCs. Give or take a few hundred, of course, because, you know, there are just a bunch of them dotted about somewhere. And hang on a sec, who's this? I actually didn't put the Ebony Warrior here. I'm pretty sure this is just him left over from a previous time. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, a random Ebony Warrior in the wild. Right, Ebony Warrior, I think I have found your one weakness. Well, apart from being punched with several thousand points of damage, being hit by a bow which does several 100,000 points of damage, you know, all of that stuff. I think you have one weakness. That weakness, of course, is the Potion of Paralysis. I know, we're gonna hit you with one resisted poison of paralysis. How? How? There is no way you should be able to do this, my friend. Okay, fine. Not just one poison of paralysis, 35 poisons of paralysis. Okay, he just chugs it. Right. And now he has 34 poisons of paralysis in his pocket. He just hasn't realized it there. Do we have any other potions we can hit him with? Just poison? We could give him a bunch of skooma. There we go. Get him having a skooma addiction, and that's it. Those are all the potions we can... Oh, there we go. The curse actually worked. He took damage from that, and he doesn't think we damaged him. That's good. Sadly, we can just finish this instantly. Goodbye, Ebony Warrior. And ladies and gentlemen, goodbye to you as well. I think that's all for today's video. I know I've certainly had a lot of fun doing this, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my plans for Skyrim just yet. I still need to perfectly work out the correct mage build for the ultimate mage character in Skyrim, so we're probably a couple of weeks away from that, but in the meantime, I have a lot of interesting videos planned to come up. Trust me, it's going to be very exciting, and of course, the best way to keep yourself informed, you can hit the bell button. No one quite knows what it does at YouTube, but it probably does something or nothing, you know, it's a 50 50-50 chance, really. Anyway, that's all for today's video, and if you have indeed enjoyed it, feel free to give the video a like, as at the end of the day, it does massively help us out. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and as always, a massive thank you to each and every one of these lovely patrons listed on screen now, who give myself and my editor a portion of money a month so that we can create this gloriously strange and weird content. Thank you very much, it's very generous of you. And if you were watching this video and you thought, you know what, I like this guy, I want to see some more videos like this, then trust me, I've got a video for you here. And if you've already seen it, you might want to consider rewatching it. It's majestic, and you're gonna love it. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit. Thank you very much for watching, have an absolutely lovely day, and goodbye for now.